It was just 6 months ago that I made this video about how Pewdiepie vs Cocomelon could probably be the next Pewdiepie vs T-Series, but apparently nothing such has happened, at least till now. And I thought it would be interesting to see an update on how these two channels, Pewdiepie and Cocomelon, are doing in this subscriber battle, since Cocomelon also hit 100 million subscribers just last month, being the third channel to do so. So last year in June when I made this video, Pewdiepie had 105 million subscribers, whereas Cocomelon had just 85 million, a sub gap of nearly 20 million subscribers, which honestly might have seen a lot at that time. Fast forward to today, the same sub battle has been narrowed down to a gap of just 7 million subscribers, and to be honest, that was the whole point of that video.
Now, as of making this, Pewdiepie has around 106 million subscribers, which, looking at the gap, suggests that 20 million is a big difference, but it's actually not that far. You see, Pewdiepie gets roughly around over a million subscribers a month, when at the same time, Cocomelon's channel gets roughly 200,000 subscribers every day.
In fact, to be fair, most of us knew this all along. The growth of this channel, Cocomelon, was unlike any other that at least I have seen on YouTube till now. So when you have a channel with this much growth, it's always interesting to compare the numbers. So in this video that I made last summer, we saw the Social Blade predicting that within a span of 8 months from that time, that would be February of 2021, Pewdiepie's channel would be somewhere around 112 million subscribers, while Cocomelon would have already surpassed him and would have around 116 million subscribers. So from that date of making that video till today, it's almost been 7 months. So, did Cocomelon overtake Pewdiepie? No. Did Cocomelon hit the predicted target? Also no. Did Pewdiepie hit the predicted target? Also no. So what happened there? How did the growth of two of the biggest channels on YouTube slow down that much, and both even at the same time? Well, to me, the only thing that makes sense is the effect of COVID-19. You see, when I made that video back in June, the entire world had been under at least a 3-month lockdown, and in that entire quarantine period, there was one site that grew, or rather benefited the most. Doesn't take a wild guess, that's YouTube. You see, in another video of mine, I explained how much big that YouTube had become in the span of that quarantine period, that the global internet traffic during this whole pandemic rised up to 40%, which simply means, if assuming a billion people used internet before the pandemic, 400 million more people started using during the pandemic. So obviously when a site like YouTube would grow, so would grow two of its biggest channels, and it was this growth that Social Blade took into consideration that time and made these predictions. Now that growth of all the channels have pretty much gone back to normal, I thought it would be a good idea to revisit the Social Blade and see how it predicts the future of Cocomelon vs Pewdiepie's subscriber battle. So this is what I found out. According to Social Blade, within a span of, let's say, next 4 months, Pewdiepie would have around 110 million subscribers, while Cocomelon would have 112 million subscribers, which means Cocomelon is going to overtake Pewdiepie's channel in less than 4 months. So does this seem logical? What I mean by this is that when I predicted the same thing last time 7 months ago, the results didn't come out as expected, that I have also discussed earlier in this video, which I think was due to COVID-19's growth. Now that I don't see any exceptional growth on any of these channels, to me this seems like a fair prediction. That is, unless something like Pewdiepie vs T-Series happens again, where people like Mr. Beast hops on and start advertising sub to Pewdiepie on billboards, and so that this sub war would last a couple of more months, which now that I think could be a really interesting thing to see. I mean, kids fighting kids, what better can you get?